Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. Of course, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, my name is Alex, lovely to meet you. If you are new, then make sure you stick around and subscribe. I'm constantly uploading beauty related, I don't know what happened to my voice there, but I'm constantly uploading beauty related videos at the moment. So if you'd like to join my little family on the internet, then make sure you subscribe and also put the notification bell so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now, for today's video, I've got my June buys, and if I'm honest, we're going to have to just jump straight into it because, again, I have got so much makeup that I need to show you. So, without further ado, let's jump on into it. So, there are a few things that I do need to mention because I don't need to show you because I've already showed you, if that makes sense. So, I just want to give a quick mention that I did buy the P. Louise stuff this month. I have done a whole unboxing on the P. Louise stuff. If you want to see what I got from that brand, then make sure you watch that video. I also bought all of the XX Revolution stuff at the beginning, right at the beginning of the month. So, you would have by now seen that video. That was right at the start of the month. As soon as I got that, I uploaded that. So if you wanted to see what I got from XX Revolution, check out that video if you haven't already. And lastly, Superdrug did another buy one get one free on the weekend. Again, like, none of that stuff's arrived. It hasn't even been shipped yet. So that will be a whole separate video because I literally bought so much in that buy one get one free. So yeah, they're the few things that I couldn't mention. But I'm now going to show you stuff firstly that I bought off of like Depop and like bought off of people. Again, I don't promote buying secondhand makeup. It's just something that I do because I like to save money. So let's jump on into it. I firstly need to show you these. Now these are the Huda Beauty light, medium and rich palettes. I'm going to show you these carefully because two of them that I ordered from someone actually arrived smashed, which I'm like really upset about. But if I just show you, this is what the light palette looks like. These all retail for £27. I actually bought both of these brand new for £35, so I saved so much money. But yeah, this is what the light palette looks like. As you can see, this shade unfortunately comes smashed. But I am going to get some like rubbing alcohol so I can repress the shimmers down. And then this is the medium one. I got such a bargain for this. I'm not even joking. I think I paid £12 for this palette. And I think it literally only been swatched a few of the shades. So this one come in perfect condition. And this is what the palette looks like. There's a reason that I picked these palettes up. Not only because I actually wanted them. There is a reason that I'll show you in a bit. And then this is the rich one. This had one pan smash, but then I stupidly, literally just as I was filming this video, dropped it on the floor. So two of the shades are now smashed. But this is what the rich palette looks like. All of them have such stunning colours in them and I cannot wait to use them. I just need to get some like rubbing alcohol to press some of those shades down. So I'm going to put these now safely on my dressing table so they don't smash anymore. So I have the Morphe foundation and I've been really enjoying that recently because it's like a matte formula and I really like it. So I picked up the concealer. This is in the shade C1.55 and I have been using this and I really like it. It has a really nice coverage. It's really hydrating. So I'd recommend picking this up if you haven't already and if you like those types of concealers because this was a bargain. I think these are £10 each, but I got this for such a bargain. So yeah, I was really happy with this purchase and I've really been enjoying it. I also picked up a bundle from one of Make Me Up Mrs. Patreons. We have like a selling group and we just advertise stuff that we're all selling. I got in this like little bundle, I got this Hojo highlighter, which if you watch Make Up Missa, you know that she did a whole video duping this with the ABH Amrezy highlighter, and this is like a pretty bang on dupe, if not better. So one of the lovely sausages, as she calls her Patreons, she tried this and it was a bit too dark for her, so she was selling this in a bundle. I was going to pick this up but it was out of stock, so that's why I bought it off of someone. And then in this bundle she also had one of the e.l.f. bite size palettes. Now if you didn't know, I think it was a couple of months ago now, I actually bought a few of these palettes. now that I've bought this one, I have since now bought the rest of the collection in my Superdrug buy one get one free, which you will eventually see. And I am gonna eventually do a series with these because they're like cute little palettes. This is, I think this is the Carnival Candy one. I could so be wrong because some of them have different names on the back than what they're actually called on the website. So this is what this one looks like. It's kind of a neutrals one, but it has the shimmer blue in here. So yeah, that's really pretty. And then the last thing in the bundle was just this Morphe eyelid primer. This is a black primer. I don't have any kind of like black base, so I need to give this a go because I have never tried it before. Now, the last thing that I bought from like Depop and off of someone are these Maybelline lipsticks. Now, I got an absolute bargain for these, right? I paid £10 for all 3 of these and they're all brand new. I have been using these in a couple of videos as well. So I've got this Maybelline Superstain Matte Ink in the shade 120 Artist, which is this like purpley pink, like darker shade. I don't know, I've been really getting into my bold lips recently, so I wanted to pick this up. I also picked up this one, which is in the shade 30 Romantic, and it is just like a bright bold pink shade. Again, Make Me Up Miss uses this in a few of her videos. I really like the look of it, and as I said, getting into bold lips, so I wanted to pick this one up. And then I've been wanting like a Maybelline Superstay crayon for ages. You guys know, if you watch my videos, I did buy one of the Revolution ones, but I have always wanted to try the Maybelline ones. This one's in the shade, dropped it, 30 Seek Adventure, and it is just this like beautiful like pinky shades. Can you tell I wanted to up my like pink lipstick game because obviously all of these are pink. But yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't actually used this yet. I've used both of the liquid lipsticks and they stay on forever. Like, if you're looking for a long lasting liquid lipstick, you need to try those. Can't remember if I just said the previous last thing was the last thing, but this is the last thing. And I finally own an Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. It's not volume 3, it's not the big ones, but it is the start of my Norvina collection. And this is actually volume 1. The person I bought it from, I think it was the same person I bought that. It was a Patreon. I think it was the same Patreon I bought these from, but she was selling this like brand new for like £15, and I was like, okay, I need to get it because it's even got the sticker on the mirror. Like, she hasn't even used this at all, and it is beautiful. I do love the shades in here. As I say, it's not quite volume 3, which I've been wanting for ages, but it is the start to my little Norvina collection. So I'm really excited to try that. The packaging is beautiful, and I love the colour story as well. It is a bit of me. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so you know that I've been going a bit crazy for Morphe very recently. So I actually made another order at the start of the month. That has been my last Morphe order, though. I've not ordered any more since, just because I've got so much Morphe makeup now, I don't need to buy any more. So they did, as I said in one of my, I keep saying as I said because I'm just referencing back to me saying things, but I did mention in a video quite a while ago that Morphe were doing like £5 lip deal again, and I was going to buy some, and I did. I bought 3 more, and I also bought this Morphe eye brush set, which I obviously don't need, but I bought it anyway. So I actually bought another liquid lipstick, like the matte ones, because you guys know I've really got on with the lipstick that I got before. This is in the shade Fatty. If you want to know what this shade looks like, I was wearing this in my Primark haul. I really like it. It's just a beautiful like reddy raspberry pinky shade. Is absolutely stunning, so I really got on with this, loving that. I also picked up a cream lipstick this time. I did pick up a matte one last time, and this is in the shade Frevs, and it comes in their little lipstick packaging, and this shade is a little bit more browny than the one that I bought before. These are all £5 by the way, and I bought them. I don't know if they're going to do the deal again, but if you can get them on that deal, I definitely would recommend. And then I actually picked up a lip crayon. So these are what the lip liners look like. They're a little bit smaller than I thought they were going to be. This is in the shade IRL. and this is what the shade looks like. Sorry, I shouldn't, that's what the swatch looks like. It's more of like a pinky brownie shade. It is really nice. It's typical me shade, to be honest. Sorry, I would swatch literally everything, but I will be here all day. And this is what the eye brush set looks like. So you get an oval shadow brush, a pro firm blending crease brush, a tapered mini blender brush, and an angle liner brush. I think this was £8 when I picked it up. It's originally 16, so I did pick it up when it was on sale. It's just a cute little Morphe eye brush set. I don't need any more, but I obviously thought that I needed to buy that. Okay, so I made an order on Doll Beauty because I'm trying to slowly but surely build up my Doll Beauty collection. I picked up a pair of their lashes. I picked up the style Chloe Elizabeth because, again, one of Make Me Up Mrs. Patreon's, Claire, I don't know if she'll be watching this. If you are, hello. She really recommended these in her like Doll Beauty haul video. So I thought, you know what, let's give them a go. I have tried Doll Beauty lashes in the past, but I want to say it was a couple of years ago, so I haven't used them in a while. This is what the style Chloe Elizabeth looks like. They just look absolutely stunning. I think I got them for like £6 something when they're originally a tenner. So yeah, very excited about that. And then I actually picked up a Doll Beauty highlighter. So I got mine in the shade Like a Diamond. How beautiful is this? So I actually picked this up because one of my lovely subscribers, her name is Elsie, she actually recommended me these highlighters. She said they're like her favourite highlighter formula ever. So I was like, do you know what? If one of my subscribers is recommending it, then I'm going to pick it up. Again, I think these are £15, but I did get it on sale, so I think it was about £9 when I bought it. And then I bought these on Etsy from Dumb Blonde Cosmetics, and these are pastel wet liners. So pastel, as you may know, is becoming a theme in the makeup industry, and also wet liners. So what these are is just a little pot of like a dried liner, and you just use water to activate it. I'll put up a look that I have used these in here, just so you can get an idea of what they look like. But I did use these for the first time last night, and they worked really well. I think this was about £30, but you get 8 of them, and there are discount codes like floating around for these, so I'll leave the discount code that I use down below if you want to pick these up if you're interested. This was actually the milkshake collection. I don't know if it will be coming back in stock because when I checked last night it was actually all sold out. I'm sure it's going to come back in stock, but in this set you get key lime pie, which is the blue, the green. You get banoffee pie, which is the yellow. You get blackberry, which is the purple. You get raspberry ripple, which is the pink. And then you get peach melba, which is the orange. You get mint chocolate chip. You get blueberry sprinkles, which is the blue. And then you finally actually get a white in here, which is called whipped cream. So let's talk Beauty Bay. I have made a few orders over the time of June, and that was the Jeffree Star Curated palette and the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson mini controversy. Again, I do know there is huge drama going around about these at the minute, but I did buy this so I could review it for you guys. This is already up, so if you want to go watch that, I'll link it down below. I really did enjoy this palette, I'm not going to lie, and I haven't used this yet, but I will do a look with the famous green shade that is in the middle. And if I quickly show you what Chromated looks like, this is the palette and this is what this looks like. So it's very different for me. As you can see, most of the palettes I buy are bright and colourful, but this is really cool toned and smoky. What else I picked up from Beauty Bay is the Pastels palette. This is like the first pastel palette to like kind of hit the market, and now like everyone's kind of doing it. So this is what it looks like. It has pretty much every pastel shade you will need. I've done a review on this already. It's only £10, so it's very inexpensive, and in my opinion it's a very good pastel eyeshadow palette. And then in that same order I also picked up the Revolution Skincare SPF 30 for normal to oily skin. This is £10, so it's a little bit more expensive, but you do get I think it's 50ml in here. Yeah, you get 50ml of SPF in here, and I've been using this like every day underneath my foundation. It's got a really nice moisturiser feel to it, but it's also protecting your skin from the sun, so I've been really enjoying this. And then the last like Beauty Bay order I made was to do with Revolution. So I picked up all of their neon palettes because they were doing 3 for 2. Again, I've done a video on these. I'm just going to keep saying that throughout this whole video, but if you do want to see what I think of them, then I'll link that video down below also. I'll link every video down below that is to do with products in this video. And yeah, I really enjoyed these. Again, they were such good quality for the price. I think these are £6 each. I was lucky enough to get 3 for 2 on, is it 3 for 2? Yeah, 3 for 2 on these, so I did save a little bit of money. But yeah, these are really good. I'll just quickly show you the inside. So this one is Party Vibes, then you have Electric Dreams, then you have Not a Dream, then you have Up All Night. So as I say, they were £6 each, very inexpensive, and I also picked up 2 more products to kind of make up for the 3 for 2 and to get free delivery. So I picked up a Revolution single highlighter. This is part of their like Reloaded collection, and this is in the shade Set the Tone. They have just recently launched like new shades for this collection, so I need to pick those up because they do look really nice. They're a bit more pale for like light to fair skin tones. So, and I have tried this since, by the way, and it's very, very good. And then I also picked up one of their Reloaded blushes. As you know, I have 3 of these previously, but I am trying to kind of build up my collection of them because they're so affordable and I love them. This is in the shade Violet Love. I picked this up because it's just so different and unique. It's a very obviously purpley toned blush, and I don't have anything like this in my collection. Sorry, my voice is slowly going to start to go because I'm talking too much. Okay, I actually made my first ever W7 order. Because they have a few new launches that I was really intrigued about. So firstly, as I mentioned firstly about the Huda Beauty palettes, there's a reason I kind of picked those up, and that's because of these. So W7 have launched a Bare All collection, and these are obviously very much dupes of those palettes. So you have the light one, which is called Exposed. You have the medium one, which is called Uncovered. And you have the deeper one, which is called Raw. I have like side by side compared them, and there are a lot of similarities between these palettes, so you can see where W7 got their ideas from. But in a video I will compare like every single palette with each other. I'll do some swatches, we'll do some looks, we'll have a huge play with them, so stick around for that video. And then speaking of dupes, W7 also launched this palette, which is called Total Eclipse. And can you tell what palette this is duping? So if it wasn't entirely obvious, this is a dupe of the Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. So they're obviously getting their inspiration from Huda Beauty. But I don't actually have the Huda Beauty one. My friend does though. So if you'd like to see a comparison video of this and the Huda Beauty one, then definitely let me know. I actually picked this up because my good friend on Instagram, I don't think she'll be watching this video. Her name is Holly James Makeup, and she actually got sent this palette by W7. I saw it on her stories and I was like, that is rather beautiful. I need it in my collection. So I think this was like £9.95, and you got all 3 of these for like £13, so such a bargain. And then lastly, it wouldn't be a Alex haul video if I didn't mention a Revolution order. So these are 2 orders, but I'm just going to mesh it into one. So firstly, I have the new Tammy Tropical Twilight palette. You guys know I've done a video on this, so I don't need to say much about it. But Tammy actually also commented on my video, which I was actually shocked about. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, she's seen my video. She's actually watched my video and commented on it. Like, I couldn't believe it. But she was just giving me some advice to do with the more squishy shade. She just said, if you use a more flat synthetic brush, then the shade will come on a lot more pigmented. So I have tried that since, and it has actually worked. So if you are going to get this palette, just make sure you use like more flat synthetic brushes with them. But apart from those, oh, I've just dug my finger in it. But apart from that, the palette is super pigmented, really easy to use. I absolutely love it. I have done a look since that video on my Instagram. And this palette also comes with a huge mirror. This is £20, which is quite expensive for a Revolution palette, but I must say it's very much worth it. Right guys, we're on to the last order. thank you if you're still watching. So Makeup Obsession launched 2 new eyeshadow palettes. I've actually got this one on my eyes today, if you're wondering, and you would have seen this video by now. That was actually yesterday's video. This is the Crystal Waves palette. This is actually another pastel eyeshadow palette that has made its way into the makeup industry, and I'll leave all my opinions for yesterday's video, so if you do want to know what I think of this, then definitely check that out. But they also launched the LA Dreams palette, which I have also done a review on, which you would have seen by now as well, because it went up on Tuesday. And this is what it looks like. It's a very unique, different kind of colour story. It is green and pinks, and I love a good pink eyeshadow. So yeah, if you want to see my opinions on this, definitely check out that video as well. I picked up a couple more things from XX Revolution that I didn't manage to get in the original launch. So I picked up the liquid lipstick, because these, for some reason, these didn't actually launch until the morning after I'd made my order. So this is a satin liquid lipstick, and I love the packaging of this, by the way. This is the shade Nostalgia I think it is, and look how gorgeous that is. It's like, I don't know, like a cool toned purpley pink shade. I don't know, I just think it's really unique and interesting, so that's why I decided to pick it up. I think these were I think this was £10. I want to say £10, so they're not the cheapest lip products, but I'm yet to try these actually. I might save this for a full face first impressions. And I love the packaging, don't you? Like, look at that lid, how stunning. I love all the XX Revolution packaging, is so beautiful. And then I had to pick up one of the Strobe liquid lip glosses. I got mine in the shade Heroin, which is, if I just quickly show you, it is this, and it looks to be a like rose gold shade. It is absolutely stunning. Again, I love the packaging. It's all matching, like all of them have either got the black lids or the pink lids. I hope you can see that, but yeah, it's just a beautiful colour. I don't have too many lip glosses in my collection, so I'm just adding it to it at this point. But yeah, it looks really nice. I've heard good things about it as well, because a lot of people who are on the PR list got sent a lip gloss. I think it was the clear one, so people said good things about it, so I went out and bought one. And then the last 2 things are brow related products. I picked up another Makeup Obsession makeup item. This is just the So Fine brow pencil. I got mine in the shade Ash Brown, and guys, this is just a brow pencil. I don't have a lot of brow options in my collection, so I wanted to pick up some more brow stuff. And this is just like a thin eyebrow pencil. This feels really heavy, by the way. I think this was about £7. Oh, and the lead keeps falling out of it, which is a bit worrying. This is what the eyebrow pencil looks like, so once you start playing with it, it will round off. But it is a really thin eyeshadow eyebrow pencil. So I look forward to actually using this. Again, probably going to save this for full face first impressions. You guys know I probably have enough makeup to do 2 of them. And then lastly, I picked up something from iHeart Revolution, and this is the Tasty Avocado Ash Brown Brow Gel to go with my new eyebrow pencil. I've been really getting into brow gels recently. I must admit, it's not really something I used a lot in the past, but I have been constantly using them. Like today I've got the Benefit Gimme Brow on, and I've been really enjoying them. So I picked up this. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be actually. I think it was £5. I expected it to be a lot smaller than this, but how cute is the packaging with the avocados on? Like, I absolutely love it. And I looked at the brush. Look how tiny this is. Like, if that's not the most perfect brow brush like applicator you've ever seen, then I don't know. It's nice and small. It looks to be very pigmented as well, so I'll be intrigued to try this as well. So guys, that is all the makeup I bought in the month of June. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what was your biggest makeup purchase of June. I would love to know, because I need to speak to some other makeup addicts, because I have bought literally so much. And of course, if you want to stick around, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!